Hello, Aquarius, and welcome to your soul guidance for your spiritual journey. We're going to tap into your energies and see what Spirit wants you to know from a spiritual perspective, everything that's going on in that space, or if you are somebody who is highly spiritual or spiritually gifted. So let's see what Spirit has to say to Aquarius. Some soul advice, some soul mana for your current spiritual journey. Okay, so we have justice. There's a bit of a reckoning, a balancing going on for you. Four of sacred circles. It's making you feel very, very trapped at this time. And King of Cups, but it's growing you emotionally, Aquarius. Okay, so first and foremost, that's what Spirit wants you to know. The thing that's going on in your life right now where you just feel this is not fair. I feel stuck. I don't feel like I have options. You could feel like you're dealing with somebody who's very, very selfish and you can't get away from them, like a coworker, a boss, a business partner, a friend, a spouse. Like maybe a family member. It's somebody that you can't easily disengage yourself from for some reason, okay? Or it's just like situational where you feel very stuck, very stagnated, but overall it's like this just isn't fair. Why is this happening? I don't deserve this. Like, you know, there's a lot of confusion inside of you. And here with this King of Cups, there is a lot of emotional growth that's taking place at this time through this experience, okay? And also with that, there's some balancing of some karmic energies as well. So let's pull some cards and see what the angels are doing, how they are assisting you at this time. It's like you've been asking, how can I change this? How can I better my situation? How can I make a choice about this? Like you've been asking for that guidance. And what I'm getting is Spirit saying where you're at right now is the answer. What's happening right now is the answer. No, you don't like it at all. But this, I'm telling you, there's a huge payoff through this experience for you. And we'll get more cards through the reading to see what's coming for you guys. Some of you, it's like, I don't feel like Spirit tests us, okay? But I don't know, maybe dry run is a better term. But this is almost, no, an exercise, a spiritual exercise, okay? It feels like a test for you, but it's not. It's a spiritual exercise. And just like any aspect of self, like say physically that you want to strengthen, you have to continually work that muscle over and over and over and over. And at first it hurts, it's painful, it sucks, we don't want to do it, we're sore, all right? But as we continue on and keep pushing forward day by day, that muscle does get very, very strong and it doesn't hurt anymore. And we're excited for the workout, for the challenge, right? So that's kind of what I'm seeing here is you're going like through a spiritual exercise, and that's why you feel so stuck and so trapped. But it's going to have a big, big payoff that you're going to be very, very excited about, okay? All right. Wow, look at that vow release. Yeah, some of you Some of you out there, and if you're cross-watching this for an Aquarius, and you guys are in a good relationship or a good marriage, Aquarius is just going through some things, don't apply this message to you, okay? But I do have to say, I do see some Aquarius out there that are wanting to end a romantic relationship or a marriage. Like, it just feels stuck. It's the same thing over and over. And whether the outcome is like you getting away from this person or not, just know there's a lot of growth. Now, if somebody is very, very abusive, then no, this is not the right situation to be in, okay? And I don't feel like this reading would apply to you, because what I see here is more of a relationship that's run its course. So we're not compatible anymore. There's a lot of friction. There's a lot of tension. There's fighting. It's just uncomfortable. It's not happy anymore. Okay? Some of you are really considering whether or not to get out of this situation. But I feel after you've gone through all of this and your spiritual muscle, so to speak, is very, very strong, what you want, what you choose, what you decide might be a little bit different than where you're at right now. Okay, so let's see what else we have. Oh my gosh, higher purpose. So Sagittarius got this card, Capricorn got this card, and now you got this card in the same exact spot. Spirit really want to be talking to everybody about their higher purpose. This here, what you're going through, Aquarius, it's not a waste of time. It's not a waste of life. It's not a waste of energy, even though it may feel that way at times, okay? With the Justice and the vow release, I do feel there is also this karmic aspect to this relationship or this situation, however it resonates with you personally. There is a karmic contract here. And until everything that is meant to be received for you, and if there's another person involved as well as for them, there is no ending of this. Okay, you're definitely, if this is around a relationship, you guys are fulfilling a contract. And this person is teaching you and growing you quite a bit emotionally, which is pushing you towards your higher purpose, a greater potential, self-worth, self-value. There's something to be gained for yourself through this experience, okay? But they are also receiving some sort of emotional or spiritual gift through their interaction with you, okay? If this is situational, again, this is a balancing of karma, like a reckoning, and through this, you're being grown emotionally. You're learning a lot of different things of the past, different choices that you've made of the past. You're learning a lot and you're expanding beyond that. So let's pull some more cards. You know, and maybe some of you, like, this person isn't even in your life anymore, but you just feel very haunted by them, by the connection, and you've done, like, cord cutting, you've done, like, everything you can think of to banish them from your energy. And it's like no matter what you do, it's like, boom, they're right back. And the thing is, nothing can leave you, nothing can leave your experience until you have gained what you were meant to receive from it. So instead of focusing energy on trying to get away from this person, get over this person, whatever, or get away from this situation, get over this situation, focus on what is this trying to teach me emotionally. And I feel like the energy is going to shift quite rapidly, because it's like, I got to get away. I've got to make a change. This has got to change. Like, and that's where you've been focused, and Spirit's trying to bring your focus to the present and say, what are you gaining from this though? And promise, it's like once you see that, like what you're gaining from it, when it's taught you, then you are released. The contract is fulfilled. The karma is balanced. Wow, and look at this card flew out as I'm saying that. Yeah, you're having an awakening. Okay, so we have star beings, Luna's energy, disillusionment, the Buddha, energy shift, see Aquarius, personal mission, animal guide. Okay, so that personal mission and higher purpose, you are definitely awakening to a new aspect of yourself, of who you are, what you have to offer, your life purpose, etc. through this relationship or experience, okay? Star beings, Aquarius, you have a lot of very high vibrational, other dimensional beings that are around you that work with you. So if you identify with being a star seed, that is definitely a confirmation right there for you, okay? But there's a lot of very high level beings that are working with you, helping you work through this. Some of you, this could be really intense. Now that I got all these cards out, it could be really intense of what you've gone through. And now with this Luna energy and the disillusionment, we are in eclipse season as I'm recording this reading. We had the Scorpio new moon solar eclipse on October 25th, and then we are having the Taurus full moon lunar eclipse on November 8th, okay? So these eclipses are helping to awaken and activate you within about your situation, about your relationship, about yourself, okay? And the Buddha, see, that's you. That's you, Aquarius. You are very, very wise already. But this situation, this relationship has really tripped you up, all right? It is pushed you beyond comfort zone, beyond capacity. It just, I get a sense of like you feel very unfair. It's like a very unfair situation and you feel quite stuck. And I want this to change, or I want to get out of this. And again, Spirit's like, come back to the situation, relationship, and see what it is giving you, what it's offering you, what it's teaching you, because you are gaining so much, Aquarius, at least spiritually and consciously, from this relationship or experience. And as you come into that, the energy is going to shift around you, which means this relationship or this situation is going to shift. It's either going to shift for the better, okay, or it's going to shift out of your life. It's win-win for you. And then we have the personal mission right there with higher purpose. You're going to come into an awareness of self. Some of you, it may be that you are finally coming into the awareness that you are a star seed. Some of you coming into the awareness that you are spiritually gifted. Okay, you do have an animal spirit around you at this time, trying to work with you, trying to help you understand, trying to comfort you. So if you see like a specific animal showing up, and I'm not talking about your house pet, I mean like if butterflies just start showing up in person, on shows, on posts, in videos, like just then look into the deeper meaning of the butterfly, you know. And for you it's a different animal or insect, but there is an animal spirit around you that's trying to help you through this. And you're almost there, like that muscle you're working is very, very strong at this point. All right, so these kind of wanted to go all over the place. Yeah, see, I knew you have this north node, south node energy. We've got to clear some karma to come into our higher purpose, okay? And that's with the disillusionment. And then look at, we've got the moon again. So the moon's energy is very significant for you. What's going on with Luna, where she's at. These eclipses that we have just had are definitely impacting you, affecting you. Okay. Also with the moon, you are very empathic and you are very intuitive. Pay attention to your dreams. Okay. You're very sensitive to energy and other people's energy. Don't doubt yourself. Don't underestimate yourself. And here we have the 10th house and we have the 6th house. Okay. 10th house is career, accomplishment, legacy, reputation. 6th house is routines, obligations, responsibilities. All right. So for some of you, there is a fear around reputation by disconnecting from this situation or this relationship. Okay. Some of you may fear that it will impact you financially. Some of you are fearful of what is known and familiar to you would be changing, because even if it sucks and it's not fair, at least you know what to expect, right? So there's a lot going on right now for you spiritually in your 10th house and your 6th house. And you've got Gemini energy and you've got Cancer energy. So this is talking about where you're learning a lot through that Gemini energy. And then the Cancerian energy, 4th house, roots, family, home. That goes back to the balancing of some karmic energy. So Aquarius, this is going to naturally shift for you. I don't think you're going to have to make a decision or have to make a change per se. It's like as soon as you come into the idea of, okay, what is this situation, this relationship teaching me? Or maybe for some of you, it's like the last 5 years of your life or the last 10 years of your life. But just in earnest, put it out there to spirit, to the universe. What is this teaching me? What is this giving me? What is this offering me? And look at what flipped as I'm saying that. You're like, ugh, I don't want to. But that, I'm telling you, that's the answer. That's the key, Aquarius. That's the key. Because you're gaining something. And you can't be finished with this until it's complete. And the way it becomes complete is when you stop trying to resist it, get away from it, and just come to a place of acceptance. And then, okay, what is this teaching me? What is this showing me? And you're going to be shocked at how quickly things just start to change and transform all on their own for you. All right, 6 of Cups. The Hierophant. Yeah, some of you are really considering ending a marriage or like a long-standing romantic relationship or a friendship or a family ship. Yeah. What are my options? But you've really tried to do your best here. 5 of Pentacles. You don't want to... Oh. Okay, there's the Devil. Okay. You don't want to put anybody out in the cold. Even if you're very unhappy here, it's like you don't want to make anybody else unhappy, uncomfortable, put in a position. You know, if this is a job situation, you're very much counted on there at this job, and you know that, but it's like, I just can't do this any longer. This just isn't. But you're afraid to leave, and the way that would impact relationships that you've created there, or your reputation. Okay, you want to pull away from a certain business partner or business idea. I see a lot of you, this is around a relationship. You may have been through hell and back with this person. We got the Hierophant and the Devil. Okay, you've been through hell and back with this person. You see them as a soulmate. Some of you, not all of you, okay? And it's like, what who am I out of this connection or without this person in my life? But there's just this part of you that feels as though this relationship has absolutely run its course. And I believe it has. At least this aspect of it. Okay? Because like I said, once you come into the understanding of what all of this has been trying to teach you and grow you emotionally, you're going to see things much, much differently than you do in this moment. All right? And I just keep coming back. The answer is you got to see what this is all about. Why is this happening? Not from a logical standpoint, but from a spirit standpoint. All right, these just flipped. Frequency shifter, you receive and shift frequencies of the universe. All right, yeah. See, Aquarius, this what you're going through is teaching you about your own energy and the way you can shift realities, how strong of a manifester you really are, how much in control of everything you really are. Wow. Astral traveler, travels the universe, defeating darkness. Okay, we got the Luna energy. You definitely astral travel. You meet others on the astral plane, trying to work things out. Your spirit guides, those of you that are star seeds. Those of you that are star seeds, you definitely do some astral traveling to align to your star family, and you are here to shift the frequency of humanity. Okay, absolutely, with those two cards jumping out. And I feel like for you guys, I need to pull two more. All right, sacred geometry activator. You have sacred geometric codes to anchor ley lines. Okay, so yeah, some of you are starseeds, some of you are light workers, and you are anchoring light codes of the Aquarian age into the earth plane as we continue to shift out of the Piscean age. All right, and divine masculine, honoring sacred masculinity and power, clarity and confidence. You are a very strong person. You are meant to be a leader. Okay, and what you're going through right now is pushing you more into a place where you're going to do what needs to be done regardless of if it hurts somebody's feelings or not. Okay, but also becoming more assertive of self, having more boundaries with self. And all of you, Aquarius, all of you are working with higher level beings, okay? Some of you just for your own personal soul growth, this life journey, and for others of you, you're starseeds, you're light workers, you're here to do spiritual service, spiritual work. And regardless of where you sit on that, whether it's personal or it's to work with the collective, you are all being grown right now emotionally. All right, this just jumped out. Regain your focus. Trivial life matters are distracting you from your goals. Archangel Metatron and I are here to help you stay grounded. Call upon Archangel Metatron and Archangel Michael to help you realize what it is that you're gaining out of this, what you're learning out of this. And they will come in quite strongly and help you. All right, yes, you are correct. You have listened to your inner guidance and made a wise choice. Keep moving forward. So you know that you need to get out of a relationship or situation. You know something needs to change. You know. All right? You just don't know how to make that happen. It's because we got to get through this lesson first. Your prayers are being answered. Your prayers are being received by the divine. Answers will come soon, although perhaps in forms you didn't expect. Nice. And increase your knowledge. Education brings opportunity. Take a course, pick up a book, or find a mentor to teach you what your soul longs to know. And I feel for all of you, that is about connecting to these star beings much, much better. They're going to help you. You're going to have like an elevation in consciousness after you get through this lesson, okay? And you're just going to be more confident, more assertive, more boundaries, and you're going to be able to say and do the things that you couldn't say and do in the past because you didn't want to hurt anybody. All right, I see you being very accommodating to others, and that's part of the lesson here is, yes, it's good to be kind and caring and compassionate, but not to the detriment of self. And I feel like that's something you've really been working on, especially with that Luna energy, okay? If you're just having a really off day, energy's crazy and wild, just, do a search and see where Luna's at, what phase she's in, what sign she's in, what's going on with her, because you're very connected to the cycle of the moon. You're very, very intuitive. All of you are intuitive, spiritually gifted, or you wouldn't be working with these higher level beings, okay? But I do know with that personal mission out, some of you, even though you may be spiritually gifted and all of this, it's not so much for you to make that your like income or make money from it or pursue it for like in front of a following or something like that, okay? It's more for yourself, like a discovery, an intellectual discovery of self and of humanity and what this is all about. Whereas others of you are absolutely meant to share your gifts, your knowledge with humanity. All right, so just get very centered and ask, what is this situation, this relationship teaching me? And call upon Archangel Michael and Archangel Metatron to help you stay very focused, and the answers will come. And then, like I said, everything will just start naturally unfolding for you the way it needs to. All right, so those are your messages, Aquarius. I'm sending you lots of love and light. Take care.